Here we go with part 2 of instant building. So let's get going with this right now. We had so much footage to cover on this project right here, so I had to cut it into 2 videos. So this is the second one. Let's get going. This is the results of it right back here. Right. That's the last one. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that right there. That's all of them. I cut the last 2 in half. In fact, that one with this one right here is a smokestack. That is half, and that is the other half right there. Not sure if I'm going to keep that there, but we're going back to Metro Trains and Hobbies this Thursday, and I think I'm going to get the Cityscape one that matches this one here. They got the instant buildings. This is the industrial district. I think I'll get the city one to continue it back over on this side right here, and I'll probably do that sometime in, when is it, next month, April, after some of the Arduino stuff. So let's get going with part 2 right now. We're gonna trim this down. I got a smaller scale right now, and we're gonna trim this down as close as we can get this to the building. I'm gonna start right here, and I think I'm gonna change my blade. It's about time. The thing about this is gonna take a lot of blades. All right, now let's get back here. Bring it over there. I'll bring this over here and we'll trim these grasses later. Okay, what I'm going to do here is going to cut across the top of this coal pile. Okay. That's all the straight parts right there. I'm going to have to get that little piece right there. Okay, now we work on the coal pile here. And this is all going to be freehand. And on the back of this, right on the edge where we see the white right there, we'll go over that with a Sharpie so you can't see the white edges even if you're looking at it like on an angle like this. So now the fun part. Okay. Take this right here. Okay, this is going to be fun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get something this skinny. But what I might be able to do, I'm going to leave it like that for right now. Or I could put a tree back here and paint that green and have a tree in the background. We'll see what we can do with that. But anyway, here is this one. This one was the easiest one because there wasn't that many outcroppings. This is the only one right here. Now these other ones have chimneys and water towers and cooling towers and and vents everywhere and overhangs. This is going to be a little bit more difficult because we're going to have to cut straight and then cut on an angle on this cooling tower right there and cut around that with a small antenna, it looks like, right there, and that pilaster right there, that pilaster right there. That one's going to be the fun one right there, along with this one right here, because you see you got these braces right in the middle. But I think I'll paint this blue like the background. But this is this one right here. That doesn't look too bad. I have a Sharpie, and we'll just take the edges. See, I did right there already. You can see the difference. We just slide it along the edge just to get all the white off of there. What I decided to do was cut that piece off right there, because that's going to be nothing but a headache, something that small. I think what I'll do on that foliage right there is just take some green and dab it along the side of it. Instead of trying to do the black, I'll find some green that looks pretty close to that and dab the green on there. Maybe even put green on the side of it too. Just look at the back and see if you can see any white in there anywhere. And if you can, on the edges, just try to fill it in. And this is background, so you're not going to see that much detail in it, even though they like to put detail in there. There we go, right there. That's what we used in this part. Okay, and extra blades. There we go. Here's a few shots of how it looks on my layout. Now, I may not leave them there in that exact position. I may put them a little bit closer together whenever I get more of the cityscape background. I cut all the white part off the bottom except for on the coal mine, because on the coal mine right there, I have it propped up against part of the layout. My layout is freestanding, so it's not attached to the wall. So there's maybe anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch gap between the surface and the wall. So I have spacers underneath the background so it will hold it up. I also used about 1/2 inch of transfer tape on each one of the buildings to hold them up against the wall. And on the last building, I moved it even further away from the wall to give it a little bit more depth. These can also be used with instant horizons to give it a more dramatic effect. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, ding that bell so you can be notified when I have more videos coming out. And speaking of more videos, I have the Arduino video coming out Saturday, so be sure to watch that one. That's going to be interesting. So we'll see ya.